obviously you're in the football facility. What are football game days like? I know y'all do the tailgate thing. What are those like for the basketball players?
It's a great experience going out there and being able to go support our football team. And every time we go in there, we just know they're going to win.
What position would you be in football?
Probably wide receiver.
How good does it feel just to be back on the court? You know, you missed most all last season. Is it like starting over, and how does it feel right now?
It feels good just being out there with the team again. I just feel like we should be 5-0 right now, but we had a few ups and downs at the end of the game, so we should, in a few weeks, we should be able to pull that all together.
What are some of those, when y'all do have struggle like hitting the three or some of those long stretches, I mean, how do you kind of rally from that and not allow it to kind of flounder?
We just got to keep pushing. We know you're not going to shoot the ball well every game, so you just got to be able to play defense and get easy layups, and so that could get you intensity.
What did you get out of the tournament in Las Vegas?
We figured out who we was as a team, and we're not always going to be able to do good on offense, like I said, and so we just got to rely on our defense.
What is, I mean, I think you kind of touched on it, sounds like, but what is the identity of this team? Who are y'all?
We're a defensive team, and we're going to try to get the ball on rebounds or steals and try to score in 5 seconds like Coach Avery preached to us.
How important part of this team is Braxton? What have you seen from him?
Braxton he's an incredible player. He's a good finisher around the basket, and he could knock down the three for us.
Is he mature beyond his age, maybe a little bit?
Yeah, he's very mature for his age, and that's the part what I like about him as a player.
How much did this trip just help the team maybe bond off the court, you know?
Well, every day we come together as a team and we all hang out, so I just feel like the Vegas trip only made us grow together since we lost that first game.
Were there any cool memories that stood out in general?
No, not necessarily.
Do you feel like having missed most of last season, you learned stuff that you've seen kind of improve in your game this year that maybe you didn't have before the injury?
Probably on the offensive end, like finding my teammates more, like the passes I wouldn't have made last year, I'm making this year. So I just feel like that's a big part.
You also talked about your confidence shooting threes. I know that was something you joked about early last year. The first game he saw you shoot three, obviously it was the game you went down in. But how has that been a part of your game where you're kind of building up yourself to shoot those, take those shots?
It's all confidence and hard work and putting in work in the gym late nights. And I shoot a lot with Coach Petway, so he's a key help for me.
How would you assess this team's chemistry compared to maybe last year, and how far do you guys need to go to continue to gel?
Could you repeat that?
So, like, how would you assess this team's chemistry so far this season, and then maybe compared to last season? And how much more do you guys have to gel to truly bond?
I feel like we need to gel a lot more in order to win and be successful. And we're trying to make it to the NCAA tournament, so you got to be able to have a lot of chemistry to be able to make it.
What has Corbett sort of brought to this team, both on the court and off the court?
His leadership. He tries to get us all focused when we're in practice and stuff like that. And he's just a hard worker. So he makes me, when we playing against each other, want to go hard against each other.
You jumped the gun a little bit, but Avery talked about how he matches you all up at practice, and he likes to see that kind of, how physical and how kind of aggressive is that back and forth at practice with Corbin?
It's intense. Me and Corbin, we go at each other, try to make each other better on and off the court. He talks to me when we're off the court and just try to help me become a leader so for the years to come.
Just how important is it being back home and challenge that? I know it's right toward the end of football, but maybe to fans to get out and see this game against Charleston Southern.
Yes, the fans, they're a huge part of how we play, and like once we make shots and things, they give us a lot of intensity and makes us want to play harder.
What do you see in this matchup?
They got great guard, they got a great backcourt, and we got a great backcourt, so it should be a head-on match.
You were talking before about tailgating before the football games. There's a lot of energy around your program with the big recruiting class coming in next year and everything. Do you guys feed off the energy with the football program and how well they're doing? Can that help your program maybe take a next step?
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry. Do you think that the success that the football program has here, what they're able to do, and just how much energy they bring, with your program sort of on the rise, hoping to get to that level, does that, get you guys excited? Do you see that and kind of want to move that program, your program, in that direction?
Oh yes, that's the goal. We're trying to turn this not into only a football school, but a basketball school as well.
Any more questions?